Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Alumni Field here on the campus of Mitchell College for Game 2 of the New England Collegiate Conference Baseball Tournament. The neutral game between the Lions of Eastern Nazarene College and the Pilgrims of New England College. The winner of this game will face Mitchell, who won in dramatic fashion in Game 1. Andrew Pizzelli here, bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us here on a Friday afternoon. The Lions 24-12, 6-6 in conference play. They are the 2 seed here today. Meanwhile, the Pilgrims 15-20 on the year, 5-7 in conference play. The Lions turn to Spencer Boynton, the sophomore from Tampa, Florida. This is his 11th start. All of his appearances have been starts. His 6-2 in decisions, a 3.71 ERA, 80 strikeouts, has thrown 6 complete games this year for the Lions. Started leadoff man playing center field. 2-1 count. Giolongo puts it on the ground, picked at short. 1 out. Boynton on the mound, Vidal behind the plate, McNamara, Rojas, Landero, Jimenez the infield, Ferguson, Guerrero, and Bean the outfield for the Lions. This one is fouled off by Kyle Dobry. Boynton, an all-conference pitcher in the sophomore season. This one's outside. This one is low. Waiting on the pitch from Boynton. He kicks and delivers home. Swing and a miss from Dobry. Counts 2-2. That pitch is high. Count now full, 3-2. Full count pitch from Boynton. Too far inside, so a walk for Dobry. He'll take first with 1 out. 1 on now. Brady Philibot. This pitch off the glove of Vidal. And that is going to allow Dobry to take second. The passed ball advances the runner. And right away, the Pilgrims with a runner in scoring position. There's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Nice looking pitch there from Boynton. One and one the count. Here's the pitch from Boynton. Fastball down and in. Two and one the count. I think Dobry had to tie his cleats over at second. Here's the 2-1 from Boynton. Fastball misses outside. Count will be 3-1. One on, one out. The 3-1 from Boynton is low. 2 walks for J.D. Norman. Norman batting .271 on the year. 2 home runs, 16 RBI. Takes a strike again. Count 0-2. That one's outside. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 on for the Pilgrims. This one's fouled off by Norman. Count still 1-2. Boynton checks back at Daubry at second, delivers home. That one's fanned on. Strikeout for Boynton. Got Norman to chase. So 2 outs now for Tim Kroll. He'll take this one inside. Kroll also made the all-conference team, the senior from East Longmeadow, Mass. Fouled off. Kroll, who's both a hitter and a pitcher. Playing right field and hitting to start this game. Puts this one high in the air, but left field and foul. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 on here for the Pilgrims. Tim Kroll at the plate. Fouls it off again. Kroll batting .375 on the year, slugging .667. Has also made 5 starts, 11 appearances on the mound, 2 saves, and 3 complete games. All-around player. Here's the 1-2, breaking ball outside. Count even, 2-2. The 2-2. Got him looking. Boynton strikes out Kroll. The Pilgrims will strand 2. We head to the bottom of the first here in New London. Welcome back to the field. Bottom of the first. First turn for the Lions at bat. And they will deal with the senior from Salisbury, Vermont, Wyatt Cameron. Making his 9th start. His 10th appearance. His 2-4 in decisions. He's thrown 5 complete games. 6th most in the country. Struck out 53 on the year. Catches the strike zone here. Count will be even 1-1 to Elvis Rojas. On the ground, hop to the glove of Patnod. He tosses over to first, and a collision at first base. The throw took Gendron a bit off the bag. Him and Rojas collide. The ball obviously then goes out of play. And they're going to call Rojas safe. So just incidental contact there between Rojas and Gendron. And it looks like that's going to be called an error on Patnod. And the throw taking Gendron off the bag and down the first base line. And now they want to check on Rojas, as him and Gendron both got upended. And both of them are fine. A little handshake. A little tap there between Gendron and Rojas. Nothing malicious there, just Rojas is running hard to first. The throw took Gendron back down the first base line. An error against the Pilgrims. Now Tyler Bean shows bunt. He'll take it for a ball. One ball, no strikes. There's the pitch home. Check swing and a strike. Count even 1-1. Check over on the runner, and he's safe. Had Rojas leaning a little bit. Gendron thought he had him. The 1-1 home. Runner goes. The throw from Robertson is there in time. Long look from the official. Rojas again sliding hard into second. He got roughed up plenty on the base paths during this little stint, and he's a little hurt holding his arm. Slid in a bit awkwardly, but gunned down by Robertson. Now the bases are empty. 1-2 pitch fouled off by Bean. One out, no one on. Knocked foul once again. Here's the 2-2 on the corner. Ball 3. One out, no one on. Foul down the left field line. One out, one on here. The left fielder, Ferguson. Batting third, right away they try and check on Bean. He has to leap back to the bag safe. Well, the Pilgrims certainly going to pay attention to the Lions on the base pass. The #1 team in the country in stolen bases, 127 thefts on the year for the Lions. Again, the check. That one was close. That one's in there for a strike. And Tyler Bean leads the way for steals for the Lions. Right behind him is Rojas, who was caught stealing. Bean with 26 stolen bases, Rojas with 24 on the year. Waiting on the 0-1, the pitch comes home, breaking ball on the corner for a ball. Rojas was the conference Rookie of the Year. Obviously made the All-Conference squad as well. Jumping back safe. Francis Ferguson, Pitcher of the Year at the plate right now. Another player for the Lions who both pitches and hits. The junior from Jefferson, Mass. Swings and misses. The throw is going to be wide from Robertson, and that is going to allow Bean to get all the way over to third. So that's a bad throw from Robertson. So a steal and an error gets Bean over to third, and he's in scoring position. Counts 1-2 with one out. Pitch inside, got him looking. Tough strikeout for Ferguson, and there's two down. Ferguson batted .419 on the year. Slugged .581. And then also made 9 starts on the mound. Pitched 4 complete games, 3 shutouts. And a great 1.55 ERA. One and 0 the count now to Shane McNamara. Bean at third. After a walk, a steal, and an error. This one's popped up, fly ball to left field. Daubry is under it, and he makes the grab. That ends the inning. We head to the top of the second. Still no score here in Game 2 of the NECC tournament. Welcome back to the field. Top of the second inning. Spencer Boynton back to the mound. 2 strikes, 2 walks so far for Boynton. Took 26 pitches to get through that first inning. He'll face Pat Nod. Lead off for the Pilgrims. First pitch is low. One and 0 is fouled off. Count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That one tipped. Spencer Boynton, 22nd in the country in strikeouts, delivers a pitch here on the corner. Count will be even, 2-2. 2. Hit up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Now the second baseman, Bryce Worth. No one out. 1 on here for the Pilgrims. Pitches right down the pipe for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Fastball up high. One pitch. Check swing, called for a strike. 1-2 now to Worth. Breaking ball cannot be framed by Vidal. Count will be 1-2. Excuse me, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball 3. Full count. The pitch. Hit right side and bare hand glove by Rojas. He throws onto first for 1. That ball could have snuck through, but a great play made from Rojas. Conference Rookie of the Year. Making a good defensive play there to at least get 1 out. Patnod advances to second, and now Aaron Robertson. He will take a strike. Here's the pitch. Another strike. Count 0-2. One on, one out, the 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field, drifting into foul territory. And it's going to fall foul. Bean was shaded way to his right. And no chance for a play on that one. Count stays 0-2 with 1 out and 1 on. Here's the 0-2. Cannot be framed by Vidal. Count 1-2. The pitch down in the dirt and blocked, but cannot be grabbed by Vidal in time. So Patnod over to third. Counts 2-2. The pitch cut on and missed. Strikeout for Boynton. Getting Robertson. 2 out now with 1 on for the Pilgrims. The first baseman will come back up to bat. Tyler Gendron. Checks the swing and takes a strike. Quickly down 0-2. Two out with 1 on here for the Pilgrims. Trying to strike first. The 0-2 from Boynton. Swing and a miss. Dropped by Vidal, but he grabs it, throws over to McNamara, and that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Still no score. Welcome back to the field, bottom of the second. Frank Lindero will lead things off here for the Lions against Wyatt Cameron. Strikeout and a walk back in the first. His first pitch is a strike. Tap foul. Here's the 0-2. Up high and off the glove of Robertson. This one's lifted foul. Lions are 24-13 all time over the Pilgrims. Here's the 1-2. Cut on and missed. Strikeout for Cameron, his second. Pilgrims, though, have won the last 2 meetings. Sweeping the Lions on the road back on April 22nd. 5-2 and 4-3. The Pilgrims won those games. Strike one here from Cameron. The teams split. The road team won this season. Swing and a miss once again from Jamie Roldan. Lions won 10-4 and 5-0 up in Henniker. The 0-2 outside. This is a neutral site game. All 4 teams here at the top-seeded Mariners. Mitchell won earlier in dramatic fashion over Leslie and awaits the winner of this game. The loser of this game will play Leslie first thing tomorrow morning in an elimination game. There's the 1-2. On the ground, Worth will run onto it, take his time, and underhand it to Gendron. 2 down. Two out and no one on here for the Lions. Anderson Jimenez takes strike one from Cameron. This one's hit hard, and it will get down for a base hit up the middle. Gialungo could not chase it down. First hit of the game for the Lions. That will keep things going here in the bottom of the second. Here's the 0-1. Down and away. Fastball blown right past Vidal. Strike two. 1-2 count with 2 out, 1 on here for the Lions. Bottom of the second. Cameron comes set, now delivers, up high. Count will be 2-2. This one hit hard, hammered, and foul. Scorched down the left field line, but by a foot. That one is foul instead of fair. Count will stay 2-2. There's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Got Vidal to chase low. The Lions will strand another through 2. We're still scoreless here in Game 2 of the NECC tournament. We'll take a break and be back with the top of the third. Welcome back to the field. Top of the third inning. Spencer Boynton delivers a strike here to Giolongo. 4 Ks for Boynton so far. 2 walks. Here's the 0-1 working quickly. This one down and away. Count even 1-1. Chopper is foul. One, 2 count to the leadoff man, Giolongo. And he gets a piece of that one. Count will stay 1-2. One-two pitch. Check swing and then deflects off of Vidal. It was down to block it. Counts even 2-2 here in the top of the third. The pitch. Knocked foul once again. And that one may have deflected off of Vidal, or maybe the bat got a piece of his hand. He is grasping his left hand, holding his glove hand. Rudy Vidal shaken up. Looked like he got contacted with maybe on the follow-through or through the swing. Or don't know if that ball maybe got fouled off of his hand. It went down the first base line. And Giolongo is standing over at first. So we have to wait and see here what the official call is. So maybe that hit off of Giolongo, and then through the swing, he contacted Vidal. So it looks like officially, I mean, it's all a bit obscured from our angle. And officially, they're going to rule it a hit by pitch. So that puts Giolongo aboard. Showing bunt is Dobry. He lays it down perfectly. Charged by Boynton. The throw is there in time. That advances Giolongo over to second. Little small ball action here from the Pilgrims. Sacrificing Giolongo over to second. Now Brady Philbott. There goes Giolongo. He was running over to third. He was trying to steal. He just dove into third, did not see that that ball had gotten past Vidal. His eyes are just on third base. If he had seen where that ball had went, he could have had a chance on the run to make a turn for home. Instead, after the bunt, and on another pass ball, he'll advance over to third. 1-0 the count now to Philbott. There's the pitch from Boynton, cut on and missed. Count even 1-1. With 1 out, 1 on here in a scoreless third inning. Giolongo 90 feet away from giving the Pilgrims the lead. Here's the pitch. Check swing is high, and they're going to say that he went. Count will be 1-2. On the appeal down to first base. There's the 1-2 pitch. Boynton with the fastball on the ground. They're going to try and come home with it. It's off of Vidal. McNamara grabbed it, wanted to gun it into home plate, trying to get Giolongo coming home, or at least make him turn back. Instead, the throw was short, hop to Vidal. So Philbott's going to reach. And Giolongo will score on the error. That'll officially go down as a fielder's choice for Philbott. And that is how the Pilgrims take the lead. Manufacturing some runs, but aided by an error here from the Lions. J.D. Norman at the plate. 1 out. 0-2 count. With 1 on, Philbott the man over at first. Here's the pitch. Outside. This one lifted foul by Norman. Well, an interesting trip around the base paths for Giolongo. He was hit by a pitch, bunted over to second, advanced on a pass ball, and then scores on an error. But they don't ask how, they ask how many, and it's 1-0 New England College right now. Cut on and missed from Norman. Down he goes. 4th K of the day for Boynton. That makes it 2 out with 1 on for Tim Kroll. Kroll making the all-conference team as a utility player. Pitch is high here from Boynton. A senior right-handed pitcher and outfielder. A lot of positional versatility between both the Lions and the Pilgrims on display in this one. This one is put past the dive of Landiro. Coming with 2 outs to keep the inning going. 1st and 2nd now for already up to 65 pitches here for Boynton. We're not even through the top of the 3rd. Fastball's fouled off. Strike 1 with 2 out. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Tied up Patnod with that one. Counts 0-2, 2 out, 2 on. Boynton trying to close the door here on the top of the 3rd. Here's the 0-2. Down and away. Ball 1. The 1-2 down on the dirt. Runner goes from second, now from first, and they will both be safe. Ball was down low. Philbott will take 3rd. Kroll in the fray there as well will advance to 2nd. And now it's 2nd and 3rd with 2 out and a 2-2 count. 2 runners in scoring position here for the Pilgrims to add to their lead. The pitch. On the ground at 3rd, Jimenez. Fields takes his time, throws, and he got him. The Lions force the Pilgrims to strand two. They limit the damage, but they will trail 1-0. The Pilgrims on top. We head to the bottom of the third. Welcome back to the field. Bottom of the third. 1-0 New England College. Jumping on top. And Luca Giolongo scored on an error. The top of this frame. Brandon Guerrero facing the 0-2 count now to lead things off here for the Lions. Breaking ball. Got him looking. Nasty pitch from Cameron for his for his fourth strikeout. Leadoff man is 1 for 3 now for the Lions. This one hit to short off the first pitch. Grabbed by Philbot, and the throw is in time to get Rojas, who's now 0 for 2. The conference's rookie of the year. Pitch outside here to Tyler Bean. Cameron trying to make this a 1-2-3, very quick bottom of the third. There's the pitch. On the corner for a strike. Count even 1-1. That one misses low and away. That one misses as well. Three and one the count. Pitch to Bean is low for a walk. Second one issued by Cameron. Keeps the inning going. Now we get to see Francis Ferguson, the conference pitcher of the year, in the batter's box. Had the best ERA in the league. but has done plenty of damage as well from the plate. 1-0 pitch. He'll take a strike. Ferguson batting .419 on the year. Driven in 24 runs with 44 hits. Check over on the runner. Bean gets there safe. Bean with 1 stolen base so far in the game. Rojas has been caught stealing. The best team in the country on the base paths. And there goes Bean. Here's the grab. The throw from Robertson is going to be high and late. So the second stolen base of the game for Bean. And he's in scoring position now with a 1-2 count and 2 out to Ferguson. The pitch up high for ball 2. Two count, 2 out. 1 on, Bean over at second. Here's the pitch from Cameron. Fastball, driven into the air, left field. Dabry moves over and makes the grab. And that ends the threat here in the bottom of the 3rd from the Lions. We head to the top of the 4th. New England College coming back up to bat, leading 1-0. Swing and a miss here from Worth for strike 2. Top of the 4th inning, 1-0 New England College, leading Eastern Nazarene in Game 2 of the NECC tournament, and Worth is going to go down looking. 6th strikeout for Spencer Boynton. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us on a Friday afternoon on the Mariners Athletic Network. Check swing here from Robertson, and it's a strike. Had plenty of sunshine earlier, but now overcast. Still comfortable, though, here at the field as Robertson takes a big swing and catches air. 0-2 the count to him. Winner of this game will face Mitchell tomorrow. Loser will play Leslie in an elimination game first thing in the morning. 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be looped into right field for a base hit. Robertson gets himself aboard. Tyler Gendron, who's 0 for 1 and has struck out, gets to bat here with 1 out and 1 on. First pitch from Boynton is going to miss for a ball. The 1-0. This one's hit well, and it's going to bounce into center field. Right in front of Guerrero. 1 out, 2 on now for the Pilgrims. And back to the top of the order for Luca Giolongo. The center fielder from Mount Shasta, California. They're going to say that he went. This will be strike 1. Giolongo 0 for 1. Worth struck out looking, then back-to-back hits here for the Pilgrims. Their 3rd and 4th of the game, leading 1-0. This one's looped to right field. Down for a base hit. Robertson thought about being waved home, and now all sorts of craziness. Here's a throw at the plate, and no! Robertson is going to be safe. Robertson made the initial turn home, then had to stop and come back, but Giolongo at the plate had rounded first, was coming into second, and just all the commotion, everybody had to start turning around. Gendron started to head back to second, but you had Giolongo coming, so then he had to keep going to third. Robertson was forced to come home, and then the play there, Vidal was taken off the plate, couldn't apply the tag in time. Swing and a miss here from Dobry, and that's going to go down, I believe, as another error. I mean, potentially there could be another error in that play. We'll have to see. Officially right now, ruled a hit. But Giolongo then advanced over to second. And they're going to say that that's the play that draws the error. Two nothing New England College. Chaotic plays here in this one have helped the Pilgrims take a 2-0 lead. This one's knocked foul. And I think this is going to be catching interference against Vidal, who again is holding his wrist. We saw this happen earlier. Well, this is going to load the bases either way. Vidal is going to gingerly make his way to the bench. He gets a nice show of sportsmanship here from the crowd. Round of applause for him. And it looks like they're going to have to make a lineup change here. Are the Lions. So the bases will be loaded. Gendron, Giolongo, and Dobry, the men. We're going to have to try and sort out the lineup changes here. Jamie Roldan, a senior from Boston, Mass, is the one coming in. And it looks like they're going to give him a little time to warm up here with Spencer Boynton. Well, rough day for Vidal. It looked like he got struck with a ball, and then that time again hit with the bat. And we're going to try and get a... So what has happened here is that Vidal has come to the bench. Roldan, who was the DH, has now come into catch, which means that the Lions have lost their DH. At least that's what I'm being told in the booth. Well, either way, the situation, bases loaded here for the Pilgrims. Already a 2-0 lead, 1 out. And this is certainly a turning point here in this game. Boynton will try and work around it. Delivers the 1-1 down low. Two-one is knocked foul. Count even 2-2. Bases loaded. 1 out. Here's the 2-2 from Boynton. Swing and a miss. He got him. A massive 7th strikeout for Boynton to get Philibot. Two down. Bases still loaded for J.D. Norman, who's 0 for 2 and has struck out both times. Pilgrims already with one more run this inning, hoping for more. That pitch is knocked foul. Swept to the turf by Norman. Here's the 1-0. Outside. 1-1. Bases still loaded. 2 out. Boynton trying to limit the damage here. The pitch. Down low. Boynton kicks and delivers. Right down the pipe. Strike 2. Count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. All the runners will be going here. Boynton delivers, fouls it off. Full count, 2 out. Here in the top of the 4th. The pitch from Boynton. On the corner and a ball. That walks in a run to make it 3-0. Third walk of the game for Boynton. And Chris Shank comes out to the mound. That's already 95 pitches for Boynton. Not even through the top of the 4th. Long conversation here between Chris Shank and his sophomore pitcher, along with the rest of the infield. And Boynton's going to stay out there. And we're just trying to buy some time here. Doesn't look like anyone's getting warm for the Lions, though. First pitch is going to be a strike. Tim Kroll offering at that. I think asking Boynton just to try and find a way to get out of this inning. 2 more runs up on the board, though, for the Pilgrims already. Base is still loaded. The 0-1 with 2 out. Cut on and missed again by Kroll. This will be pitch number 98 from Boynton. Trying to get Kroll and end the top of the 4th. Here's the 0-2. Did he go? He did. So the 8th strikeout for Boynton ends the top of the 4th, but not before the Pilgrims bring 2 more across. They lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the inning. We'll be back. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. 3-0 New England College. 2 runs coming in the top of this frame. Single from Giolongo and a walk, bringing across another. A bit of a complicated situation now for the Lions. So their catcher Vidal had to leave the game. Roldan, who was the DH, this one's popped up and is going to get out of play. Now it's going to drift back in and be grabbed. Patnod comes in from third to make the grab. That one initially looked like it was going to get behind the dugout. And the wind now has changed directions, is blowing from left to right across the field slightly. Probably push that ball back in to playable foul territory. One out as McNamara flies out. But with Roldan coming in to catch now, the Lions lose the DH. Swing and a miss here from Landero. And theoretically now, Boynton will have to hit when his turn comes up. He will be batting in the 8th spot. Swing and a miss from Landero. Down he goes. 5th strikeout for Cameron. Well, Chris Shank is going to earn his money here today trying to navigate these situations. If you pinch hit for the pitcher, the matchups, how long you'd want Boynton to go after already pitching 98, almost 100 pitches. Swing and a miss from Roldan. Wyatt Cameron has settled into this one and trying to work quickly here and make this a 1-2-3 inning. Already ahead 0-2 on Jamie Roldan. The pitch fouled off. Fouled off again. Count still 0-2, 2 out. That one is low. Count 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, count 2-2. Two-two pitch. Fouled off. That one misses as well. Count is full. Three and two out. Cameron trying to make this a 1-2-3 bottom of the inning. Popped up on the infield. Called for at short by Philbot. And he has it. 1-2-3. Go the Lions. We head to the top of the 5th. New England College leading 3-0. Patnod will lead things off here for the Pilgrims, working with the 3-0 lead. Spencer Boynton stays out there. 98 pitches for now. His longest outing this year that we can tell is 120 pitches. This one hammered to center. That one is long gone. A solo home run shot for Brett Patnod. Deep to center, and it's a 4-0 lead. That one smoked cleanly off the bat. That is his second home run of the year. And that is the first home run given up by Boynton this season. Well, now you're in the pickle now if you're the Lions. You want to have Boynton get through this inning and then potentially pinch hit for his spot next inning. Don't want to have to make a pitching change here and then really have to give up on a pitching spot. And now a foul ball strikes Roldan in a sensitive area. He's down. And hopefully he is okay because the Lions now have already lost their starting catcher, Vidal. Right now it's a 1-2 count. And looks like Roldan is going to be okay and shake that off. Lions do have 3 other catchers on the roster. Nathaniel Almendarez, John Prentice, and Brandon Mercado. There's a pitch to Worth. Count even now, 2-2. One, two from Boynton. That skips away from Roldan. Luckily, no one aboard if you're the Lions. Count now full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. On the ground. Off of the glove of Jimenez. Went to dive for it, and it ricochets off his glove into left field. And that'll put Worth aboard. And now it'll be interesting if you're Worth after seeing Roldan shaken up. I mean, you might try running here. Test his reaction time. Worth is going to take a healthy lead. Pitch from Boynton is going to be low. Count 1-0. The check over on Worth, and he dives back safe. Oh, 1-1 the count. Showing bunt. Robertson lays it down. Glove by Boynton. Tosses over to first. 1 out, but Worth now in scoring position. Tyler Gendron, who's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. A 109 pitches now for Boynton. This one is a ball. The 1-0. Inside and blocked. Good stop, and now the throw from Ralden is going to get away from Landero. But with Worth diving back, he had no chance to then get up and maybe take off for third. Two 2-0 the count. There's the pitch from Boynton. In there for a strike to Gendron. Two and one the count. One out, one on for the Pilgrims. This one down and blocked again by Roldan. But ball 3. Three balls, one strike. One out, one on. Here's the pitch from Boynton. Inside, and it strikes Gendron, who is fired up about that. He takes first. 114 pitches now for Spencer Boynton. So it seems it's going to be asked to just go the distance here, at least in this inning, and get 2 more outs. Fouled off by Giolongo. And cannot tell if there's any action in the pen for the Lions. Well, you would think, it would seem, given the situation that they've lost the DH now and would have to have their pitcher hit the rest of the way, would want to try and get Boynton through this inning and then pinch hit for him next inning and then bring in whoever's relieving. And there is some light toss happening in the pen for the Lions. Someone's throwing a ball over there. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss from Giolongo. Count 1-2. 1 out, 2 on. Worth at second. Gendron, after the hit by pitch, takes the lead at first. 4-0 the lead here for New England College. And the ball is going to go out of the glove of Roldan. Worth was already like halfway to third, so then he'll just finish the job and take third. And then Gendron is going to take second. So 2-2 the count now. Runners at second and third, both in scoring position here for Luca Giolongo with an RBI already. Trying to deliver more runs, and he'll call for time. One out here. And we'll see if the Pilgrims try to do anything special here at the plate. And any ball put to the right side and through. Could definitely score 2. Wind is blowing slightly out to right field. Swing and a miss here from Giolongo. Down he goes. That's a big out for Boynton. Runners at second and third, 2 out. This will be the 120th pitch now for Boynton. According to his game logs, the most he's thrown this year. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Nice looking pitch. Well, no matter what, certainly one of the longest outings of the year for Boynton, who will go over 120 pitches right now. On the corner and missing. Kicks and deals. The fastball is low and blocked by Roldan. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Pilgrims added to their lead with a Pat Knott homer to start this inning. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss from Dobry. Two count, 2 out, 2 on. The pitch from Boynton. Down and it skips away. Here's a throw to the plate and it's off the glove of Boynton. Safe coming home is Worth. And it's 5-0 New England College. That ball getting past Roldan. Full count now to Dobry at the plate. The 3-2 is hit up the middle for a base hit. Home comes Genron, and it's 6-0 Pilgrims. All of this coming with 2 outs. Fouled off here by Philbott. An extended inning already for Boynton. I think in any other scenario would have been. Here's the throw from Roldan is late and wide, so Dobry will steal second. Count 0-2 at the plate now for Philbott. But because of the injury situation with the Lions catcher, here's the 0-2. That one's way inside. Roldan trying to throw and get him over at third. They do. Dobry trying to steal third is gunned down by Roldan, but not before the Pilgrims put 3 more runs up on the board here this inning, highlighted by the Brett Patnod home run. They lead 6-0. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Welcome back to the field. Bottom of the fifth. Lions come up to bat, trailing 6-0 now. Anderson Jimenez, who's 1 for 1, will lead off against Wyatt Cameron. And he will get the strike. Breaking ball in there as well for strike 2. Cameron has settled in nicely to this one, working quickly. Labor. As the man in the on-deck circle. As Jimenez strikes out. 6th strikeout for Cameron. So the pinch hitter here is Eduardo Labor. He takes the place of Spencer Boynton, who had to come into the batting order after the injury to Vidal. And the DH replacing him. So just a 9-man lineup now for the Lions the rest of the way. Pitch on the corner is outside. Labor, a sophomore from Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic. He's had 74 prior at-bats this year. Takes the strike here, count 2-1, batting .230 on the year. 17 hits, 4 doubles, driven in 10 runs. Checks a swing here and takes a strike. Count 2-2. That one down low. Count full. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard to right field. Kroll racing over, makes the grab at the warning track. Just a loud out from Eduardo Labor. And there's 2 down for the Lions. Brandon Guerrero, the center fielder, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Cameron trying to make this another 1-2-3 inning. Guerrero shows bunt and takes a ball. (1-0). That's hit high and hard. Left center field. That one is at the fence, and it is out of here. A jolt of electricity for the Lions. Guerrero goes deep and gets Eastern Nazarene on the board. And that one got out of here in a hurry. Makes it 6-1. See if that doesn't fire up the Lions. 3rd home run of the year for Guerrero. The 3rd allowed by Cameron this season. Now Rojas, who's 0 for 2. The conference rookie of the year. Top hitter among rookies. Fourth best batting average in the country. 8 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs. Drove in 18 this year. And was second in the league this year with 24 stolen bases. That one is hit up the middle, base hit for Rojas. He's aboard with 2 out. Well, the Pilgrims almost had a 1-2-3 inning once again, but Guerrero with the homer. Rojas a single. A little something cooking here for the Lions. There's Tyler Bean. He takes outside. With the way that the Lions navigate the base path so well, always a threat to steal. Plenty of opportunity left in this game for them to manufacture their way back into it. Trailing now by 5. This is going to be a strike to Bean. The 1-1, they'll check on Rojas, and he leaps back safe. Count still even, 1-1 with 2 out. Looped up into shallow right field and drifting back at second. The grab is made by Worth, and that ends the inning. But the Lions get a big hit. They get on the board. Solo home run shot from Guerrero makes it 6-1. We head to the top of the 6th. New England College leading here in Game 2 of the NECC baseball tournament. Welcome back to the field. Top of the 6th inning. Here between New England College and Eastern Nazarene, the Lions turn now to Dale Benaway on the mound, taking over for Spencer Boynton, who exits the game after throwing 125 pitches. Most of that out of necessity down the stretch. Benaway, the sophomore from Wappingers Falls, New York. His 0-2 is fouled off. This is his 11th appearance of the year, is 1-0 in decisions. Has thrown just 11 1/3 innings prior to this. 17 strikeouts, but a 5.56 ERA. Here comes the 0-2 from Benaway. Breaking ball, got him looking. Good looking stuff from Benaway. Gets Phil Bott looking. J.D. Norman, who's 0 for 2 with an RBI, but 2 strikeouts. One out, no one on here for the Pilgrims. Lions trying to get quickly back up to the batter's box. This ball is low and skips high and away from Roldan. That one offered at by Norman, and it will be a strike. That one on the corner for a ball. Count 2-1. In there for a strike. Count even 2-2. One out, no one on. Eight hits for the Pilgrims this game, but 3 errors as well from the Lions. Swing and a miss here from Norman. Back-to-back strikeouts for Benaway. And so far, this is going to be just what the doctor ordered for the Lions. Trying to make this a quick inning. Lachlan Rees, catcher and first baseman, junior from Adelaide, Australia. Will pinch hit here for Tim Kroll. And he will take a strike. That one skips in, ball 1. Rees bats .324 on the year. 11 hits, 2 doubles, 3 RBI. For the junior from Australia. 2-1 the count. Pitch outside, count 3-1. Three and 1 the count. Here's the pitch to Rees. He watches it low, and he'll take a walk. So we'll keep the inning going. And it looks like we're going to get a pinch runner as well. Rees did his job at the plate. And I think he's being pinch run for by Luke Deschanel. Excuse me. Patrick Haggerty. It was 2 for 3 with an RBI. A solo home run shot last inning. Haggerty, a senior from Stoughton, Mass. Count still 0-1. The pitch. Knocked on the ground. Jimenez over to second. Can't get it to Rojas. The 4th error of the game for the Lions. That keeps the inning going. Trying to go the short way. Trying to go get Haggerty, who was pinch running for Rees. Can do that with just the 2 outs, but the throw too hot for Rojas to handle. So it's first and second with 2 out. And Benaway, who was cruising along to start, has this inning get extended after it could have been a 1-2-3 outing. Breaking ball inside, misses. This is going to be 3-0. Here's the 3-0. In there for a strike. Count 3-1. Two out, 2 on. Pitch down low. And that walks the bases loaded. What could have been a 1-2-3 inning for Dale Benaway. A walk. Bad throw. In the field. Bases loaded now with 2 outs. Chance for the Pilgrims to add to their lead here in the top of the 6th. Aaron Robertson at the plate. His first pitch is low. Pilgrims have scored in the last 3 innings. Swing and a miss from Robertson. Count 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 2 out, the pitch. Down in the dirt. Good block there by Roldan. Robertson tells Haggerty to hold up over at third. Worth at first, Patnott at second, Haggerty at third. 2-1 the count here to Robertson. The pitch from Benaway, fouled off. Count even 2-2. Lions desperately trying to get out of this inning and out of the jam without surrendering any more runs after they just clawed back within 5. Long look in here at the sign. And Benaway wants to run him again with Roldan. Ready now for the 2-2. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Benaway kicks and delivers. Chop foul. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Outside. Good eye from Robertson. Count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put Robertson. Runners will go. Here's the pitch. It's low. That brings in another run. Lions give the run right back that they had gotten in the bottom of the 5th. A walk to bring home Haggerty. 7-1. What had almost been a 1-2-3 outing. Back-to-back strikeouts for Benaway to start this inning. Three walks from Benaway. "29 pitches for Benaway just here in this inning. Looked like he was going to cruise right through. This one is low. Two and one the count. Here's the 2-1. Catches the inside corner for a strike. That evens the count, 2-2. Bases loaded. Seven to 1. Pilgrims on top. Hoping for more. Benaway hoping to close the door here on this inning. Swing and a miss from Genron. So 3 strikeouts here in this inning for Benaway, but 3 walks as well. One of them bringing home the 7th run of the game for New England College, and they lead 7-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Lions will come back up to bat, trying to spark a comeback. Welcome back to Alumni Field. Bottom of the 6th inning here between New England College and Eastern Nazarene. Game 2 of the NECC baseball tournament. Mitchell College won in dramatic fashion earlier today. They await the winner of this game, which right now in the driver's seat is New England College. Loser will face Leslie in an elimination game first thing in the morning. This is Francis Ferguson leading off, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Wyatt Cameron continuing on the mound. Through 5, he's thrown 81 pitches, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Here's the 2-0. This one on the ground. Philbot will field, will toss. It's going to be close, but it's in time. A little bit of a lob instead of on a line to Gendron, but enough to get Ferguson. Now Shane McNamara, who's 0 for 2. Popped up, but twisted foul. It's not like the Pilgrims are hitting the cover off of the ball either. 4 for 16 with runners on. 2 of 11 with runners in scoring position, but 4 errors in the game from the Lions. And 6 walks issued between Boynton and Benaway. That's helped the Pilgrims patch together a 7-1 lead. Highlighted by the home run from Brett Potnod. This one's on the ground. Worth will field and throw. 2 down. No one on. Frank Landero. He's 0 for 2, has struck out twice. Cameron's breaking ball is high. That'll be a strike. Count 1-1. The 1-1 swing and a miss from Landero. Count 1-2. Cameron trying to make this a 1-2-3 inning. Kicks and deals the 1-2. Cut on and missed. He got him. 7th strikeout for Cameron. 1-2-3 go the Lions. And just like that, we head to the top of the 7th here in New London. Welcome back to the field. Top of the 7th. 7-1. New England College with the lead. Luca Giolongo back up to bat. 1 for 3, a strikeout and an RBI. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us on a Friday afternoon. Strike 1 to Giolongo. All 4 teams down in New London for the conference tournament. Mitchell, the host, won earlier today, 3-2 over Leslie. Dramatic fashion. They await the winner of this game. Teams will play in an elimination game tomorrow morning. The losers, Leslie and whoever falls victim here in this matchup. Here's the 1-1 from Benaway. Put on the ground. Benaway fields on the backhand. Now throws down to first, and he got him. At the field and spin. Good play there from Dale Benaway. The winners will play the middle game tomorrow. And the winner of the morning game will play the loser of the midday game in an elimination game in the afternoon. And Sunday, just 2 teams will remain to try and determine who wins the conference crown. 0-1 here to Dobry, who's 1 for 1. He takes outside. Ball 1. The 1-1 on the ground, right over to Gendron, and he will tag the bag himself. 2 down. Excuse me, that's McNamara. Two outs now. No one on. One and 0 the count now to Philbot. He takes up high. Count 2-0. Two and 0 with 2 outs. Breaking ball is lifted high and out of play. Philbot 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Count 2-2 now. Benaway trying to make this a 1-2-3 inning. Kicks and delivers the 2-2. Just barely fouled off. Count still 2-2. With 2 out. Benaway kicks and delivers. Fastball will get away. Count will be 3-2. Three balls, 2 strike, 2 out. Here's the pitch from Benaway. Cut on and missed. His 4th strikeout of the day. 1-2-3 go the Pilgrims. We head to the bottom of the 7th. New England College, though, still on top, 7-1. Welcome back to the field. Bottom of the 7th. Wyatt Cameron, who has been in a groove. 7 strikeouts. Just the 1 earned run. Delivers a breaking ball here to Jamie Roldan, who's 0 for 2. The DH, who then had to come and play catcher after the injury to Vidal. Well, that meant that the Lions lost their DH. Had to have a pinch hitter for Boynton. And then turned to Dale Benaway. And they got him. Roldan goes down on strikes looking. And then hobbles back to the dugout. He is not right. Using the bat like a cane to get back to the third base dugout. He is gutting this one out. Both catchers for the Lions have had this game take a toll on them. Here's a strike here to Anderson Jimenez. Eight strikeouts now in the game for Cameron. 2-1 the count here to Jimenez. Fastball misses. Count 3-1. The 3-1 hit high and deep to left. And that one is gone as well. Home run for Anderson Jimenez. So both runs for the Lions have come courtesy of the long ball. Guerrero with a solo homer. And now Jimenez takes Cameron deep. 7-2. That keeps the door a little bit open here for the Lions. Here in the bottom of the 7th, back within 5. With 7 outs remaining in the game. And now with Benaway due up, the Lions have to go to a pinch hitter, Matt Serrata, the junior from Ozone Park, New York, who will come in. And he takes a strike. So Benaway, who had a bit of an up and down outing, started strong and gave up 3 walks, which surrendered some runs. Wound up striking out 4, 1 looking. Faced 10 batters. Cut on and missed. Down goes Serrata. 9th K for Wyatt Cameron. Cameron, who's thrown 5 complete games this year. Sixth most in the country. Count 1-1. Chop foul, count 1-2. Well, Cameron not rattled at all by the home runs. The senior from Salisbury, Vermont. Pitches outside. I mean, the home runs, they're meaningful, but for the Lions would have hoped to have somebody on the base path. So 2 big hits, but just 2 runs to show for them. This one skips away. Count is full, 3-2 with 2 out. Roldan struck out to begin the inning. Cut on and missed. Guerrero fans on the 10th strikeout from Cameron. Lions do get another run back. They're back within 5, but they still trail 7-2. Top of the 8th coming up here in New London. Welcome back to the field. Top of the 8th inning. New England College leading 7-2, and they will deal with a new pitcher here for the Lions, Luke Deschanel, freshman from Lowell, Mass, making his 6th appearance of the year. Has thrown 4 2/3 innings prior to this. Surrendered just 2 hits, struck out 3, no runs, no decisions. Limited sample size for Deschanel. Dealing first with J.D. Norman, who's 0 for 3. Hits this one hard. Center field, back at the wall. That one is going to be out of here. J.D. Norman takes Deschanel deep right off the bat. 8-2. Third pitch of the at-bat. This one's fouled off. Third home run of the year for Norman. And there goes Deschanel's unblemished ERA. This one's low. Count 1-1. Oh, both times that the Lions have tacked on a run, the Pilgrims have answered right back the next inning. Haggerty pops this one into an awkward area in foul territory, and it's caught. Wow, the dive coming in from short from Landero. Laying out in foul territory. One out, no one on for Brett Patnod. Odd day, mix of sun and clouds. Deschanel delivers. Patnod Hits it hard, but foul. Out of play on the left side. We've had 4 solo home runs in this game. This one's going to be looped into left center. Base hit for Patnod. He's 3 for 5. Two solo homers for the Lions, 2 solo homers for the Pilgrims. This is Bryce Worth. It was 1 for 3 with a strikeout. He takes ball 1. Lifts this one foul and out of play. Back behind the first base dugout. Count 1-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One and 2 the count. The pitch on the corner, got him looking. Deschanel picks up his first strikeout. Getting Worth. Two out, 1 on now. Patnod the man at first off his single. Robertson will take a ball outside. On the ground to third. Grabbed by Jimenez. He'll go the short way over to Rojas at second to get Patnod, and that'll do it. For the top of the 8th, we head to the bottom of the frame. New England College on top, 8-2. Welcome back to New London. Bottom of the 8th. Eastern Nazarene trailing New England College 8-2. And the conference rookie of the year, Elvis Rojas, will lead things off for the Lions, and he takes a strike. from Wyatt Cameron. One defensive change for the Pilgrims as this breaking ball is fouled off right into the Pilgrims dugout. Heads up. That'll wake up everyone in there. Devin Parsons comes into play short, taking over Brady Philbott's spot. Parsons, a senior from Salisbury, Mass. Count will be 2-2 here to Rojas, who's 1 for 3. Pitch hit right up the middle for a base hit. .115 pitches for Wyatt Cameron. Who is not unfamiliar with going long into games, has thrown 5 complete games this year. .121 pitches is his longest outing this season. Approaching that now. Pitch outside for a strike to Tyler Bean. Bean 0 for 1, has walked twice. The 1-1 inside. Bean has stolen twice. Each of those opportunities he's gotten on base. I really have not got to see the lively base running of the Lions. Mostly because of the job being done by Wyatt Cameron. 10 strikeouts, just 2 walks. Lions have only stranded 4. Not had many opportunities. They've only had 5 chances to bat with runners on. Meanwhile, New England College has had 18 opportunities at the plate with runners on. 11 with runners in scoring position. Eastern Nazarene 0 for 5 with runners on, 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Tyler Bean strikes out, the 11th strikeout for Wyatt Cameron. And a little action in their pen now. As Cameron, this pitch will be his 122nd. And it's in there for a strike, the most pitches he's thrown this year. And there is action in the pen for the Pilgrims. 0-1 the count here to Ferguson. They check over on Rojas. He leaps back safe. That's Alex Perez, the righty senior from Leominster, Mass., who's warming up for New England College. Count 1-1 here to Ferguson. Pitch inside and through the wickets of Robertson. I think that maybe hit off the foot of Ferguson, which it did. That's what changed the direction of that ball on Robertson. And with 1 out and 2 on, Terry Doyle out to chat with his senior pitcher. You can't ask for much more. 124 pitches, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks. Maybe ask him here, hey, you think you can get 2? How many more do you have? Smile on the face of Cameron, and he's going to stay in there for now, buying some time for Alex Perez to continue to warm. This will be the 4th relief appearance for Perez when it happens. Shane McNamara at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Ball on the corner. Ball 1. 8-2. Pilgrims in control. 1 out. 2 on, though, here for the Lions. Trying to scrape across some runs. Let's make this one interesting for the 9th. And then Cameron steps off the mound here and chases Rojas back to second. Cameron delivers home. That one just misses. Count 2-0. And would think that if he loads the bases, that would probably be the afternoon for Cameron. Two and 0 the count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Right down the pipe for a strike. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball, cut on in, missed. That one riding up inside on McNamara. He fans at it. Cameron, the senior pitcher, trying to get his 12th strikeout. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground and past the glove of Gendron. That brings 1 run home. They'll throw over to third. Grabbed there by Petnod. So that puts runners at the corners. 8-3, 5-run game, still just 1 out. Rojas with great speed. Came home from second there. And Cameron's going to stay in there to face Frank Landero. A sophomore from Orlando, Florida. Strike called here on the check swing. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss from Landero. Count 0-2. This one's lifted in the air into a gap in right center field, and the diving grab cannot be made by Haggerty. Home comes Ferguson, and now commotion here as having to race back is Landero to get back to first. He had made the turn, but another run comes home. So a single for Landero. McNamara was not going to turn at second. Landero had to hold up and then start running back to first. 8-4, just one out. And now I do think we will see the change. Head coach Terry Doyle comes out to take the ball from the senior Wyatt Cameron, who gets a round of applause from the Pilgrim faithful and his teammates as he heads to the dugout. Can't ask for much more. 132 pitches from the senior. And he hopes that it is enough to give his team the win here. In this one, we will take a break while the Pilgrims make the pitching change. One out here in the bottom of the eighth. New England College still leading 8-4. We'll be back. Alex Perez does indeed come in to get Wyatt Cameron. Perez, a senior from Leominster, Mass. This is his 10th appearance, 4th in relief. He's made 6 starts on the year. Is 2-3 in those decisions. 31 innings prior to today, 44 strikeouts on the year for Perez. Righty facing Jamie Roldan, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And has looked like he's playing through some sort of lower body injury. And so don't know what kind of speed he's going to have to get down to first base. A double play could be in order here for the Pilgrims to try and end the threat here from the Lions. Perez's pitch, and therefore strike. Count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count 2-2. McNamara at second, Landero at first. The 2 men on here for the Lions, who've got 2 runs back to get within 4. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch from Perez. Got him looking. Second strikeout on the day for Roldan. He's 0 for 4. First for Perez, and that's a big one. Two out, 2 on here for the Lions. Perez, the breaking ball, misses high. Not sure if he just lost control of that or if that was supposed to be some kind of heavy hook. Now the fastball inside. That misses as well. Count 2-0. The pitch. Fastball on the corner. Strike 1. Perez glances back, now delivers the 2-1. Fastball off the glove of Robertson. That's going to advance both runners into scoring position. McNamara to third, Landero to second. second and third. And a 3-1 count now as well for Perez to Jimenez. The pitch. Check swing is down in the dirt. Bases loaded. A golden opportunity now for the Lions. Well, Luke Deschanel was waiting to come out to bat. I'm not sure if that was just a deke from the Lions. But he has to come back to the dugout, and we will get a pinch hitter. And this is Juan Jacobo Lopez, senior from San Diego, California. Pinch hitting with 2 outs and the bases loaded. And he represents the tying run at the plate. Does not have a home run on the year in 24 prior at-bats. 4 hits, a double, has scored 6 times. Batting .167. Regular season numbers mean nothing now. Here's the 1-1, that high breaking ball. Misses again. That's a dangerous pitch if that gets away from Robertson. McNamara 90 feet away. Trying to get the lines back within 3. Here's the pitch down in the dirt. Count 3-1. Perez in danger of walking in a run. Well, this is the moment now for the Lions to try and capitalize. An inch closer. The pitch. Down low. It's a 3-run game. Bases still loaded. McNamara comes home to score. 8-5 with 2 outs. Bases still loaded here in the bottom of the 8th. And another pitching change coming here for the Pilgrims. So Perez only able to get 1 out. Strikes out 1, then walks 2. More changes coming here from the Pilgrims. And we will take a break while they make this call to the bullpen. You're watching NECC Baseball. Welcome back to Alumni Field. Still the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Bases still loaded here for the Lions. And the new pitcher for New England College, Corey O'Day, sophomore from Nashua, New Hampshire. Making his 12th appearance, has 2 starts on the year, 1-1 in decisions, 16 and a third innings, 15 strikeouts, and an 8.82 ERA. His first pitch is low and blocked by Robertson. Well, Eastern Nazarene with some momentum here. The go-ahead run, Brandon Guerrero at the plate. Has already homered once today. That was the first run of the game for the Lions, who trailed all day long. Check swing and a strike. Guerrero homered back in the bottom of the 5th. The Lions fighting their way back here in the bottom of the 8th. Check swing is a strike. One and two the count. Big pitch coming here from O'Day. He delivers on the ground, up the middle, past the dive of Parsons. And 2 runs come in to score. Landero comes home. Jimenez comes home. It is a 1-run game. The Lions back from the dead. Elvis Rojas now, the conference rookie of the year. With a chance to tie or better with a runner in scoring position. O'Day, the pitch, breaking ball, catches the corner. Long look at the 0-1 from O'Day. He delivers home. That's offered at and fanned on. Two out. Runners at first and second here for the Lions. Rojas at the plate, 0-2 the count. O'Day delivers, it's fanned on. A big strikeout for O'Day. That ends the bottom of the 8th, but not before. Eastern Nazarene puts 5 runs on the board, and they have given themselves a chance. 8-7, New England College still leads. We head to the 9th. Welcome back to the field. Completely different ball game now. The Lions put up 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 1-run game. New England College has led the whole way. They're leading 8-2 in the 8th. New man on the mound for the Lions is Osborne Trail. At least that is what we've been told. His first pitch is low, and it gets away from Roldan. And this is Trail's first appearance of the year. Crazy spot to come in. Delivers a fastball. Appeared in 1 game last year for the Lions, none in 2019. Also saying that he played in 2018, at least according to the NCAA database. This one dug out and put into shallow center for a base hit by Tyler Gendron. Well, the Pilgrims want to try and get a little insurance here. And a pinch runner, Ryan Hughes, will come in for Gendron. Fastball looped into right field. That's down for a base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Pilgrims. 2 on, no one away here in the top of the 9th. Pilgrims have seen their lead cut to 1. The Lions if they can find a way to not surrender any runs here, will have a chance to walk off in the bottom of the 9th, but trouble already for Trail as this game approaches 3 hours old. Trail delivers for a strike as Kyle Dobry was showing bunt and then laid off. Owen won the count. Here's the pitch. Way inside. Count will be 1-1. Bunt laid down. Fielded by Trail. He'll try and sling, and it's going to take McNamara off the bag. Three hits in a row here for the Pilgrims. Bases loaded, no out. And a great response after seeing their lead cut to one. The shortstop, Parsons now. Bases loaded, no out. Great chance here for New England College to build back a lead. Swings at the first pitch. That one is going to be into right field for a base hit. Coming home, one run. Comes home to score. 9-7. Bases still loaded, no out. Oh and 1 the count now to J.D. Norman. Has 2 RBI, has struck out 3 times, 1 for 4 in the game. Batting with the bases loaded, no out. That one's dropped, but Norman alerts Giolongo not to make any advance. Count 1-1. Swing and a miss from Norman. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no out. Pilgrims have already given themselves an insurance run. This game completely changed in the bottom of the 8th. Pilgrims have been in complete command for most of the day. This one is popped high in the air on the infield. Called for by McNamara, and he makes the grab. One out now. Bases still loaded. Patrick Haggerty, the senior from Stoughton, Mass. Came into play right field. Takes low here. There's a pitch. On the corner outside. Count will be 1-1. Parsons at first. Dobry at second. Giolongo at third. The base runners here for New England College. 1 out, bases loaded. Osborne Trail trying to get Patrick Haggerty at the plate. 2-1 the count. The pitch misses high and outside. 3-1. Now Trail in danger of walking in a run. Inside for a strike. Count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2 the count. One out, bases loaded. Here's the pitch from Trail. That is low as well. 10th run of the game. Giolongo walks home from third. Bases stay loaded, and still just one out. And this is going to bring Chris Shank from the dugout. We may get another pitching change. And it looks like we are here from the Lions, who had gotten back within one. Trail could not get the job done here in the top of the 9th to 3 with bases still loaded and one out. We will take a change as the Lions call to the pen. Welcome back to the field. John Tessier, the senior from Coronado, California, will be the new pitcher here for the Lions. 12th appearance of the year, has made 7 starts, 4-4 in decisions. Has struck out 57 on the year. And the Lions now felt probably out of this game for most of it, but the 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th changed things. And it's a tough decision. Which arms do you go to here now that you feel like you have a chance to win this game? Or do you still try and manage for tomorrow? But no time like the present. So had been a 1-run game, now pushed to 3. Still hailing distance for the Lions. Tessier dealing with Patnod. 1 out, bases still loaded here for New England College. This pitch outside for a ball. This game 3 hours and 6 minutes old. One and two the count. Down in the dirt and blocked by Roldan. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Tessier comes set. Now delivers. Fastball. Can't catch the plate. Count is full, 3-2. And nowhere to put Brett Patnod. Three-two pitch. On the corner for a strike. He got him looking. Big strikeout for Tessier. Bryce Worth, the senior from Southington, Connecticut. 1 for 4 on the day, 2 strikeouts. Bats with bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch, check swing is a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count. The pitch, fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases still loaded. Pilgrims capitalizing against Osborne Trail to get 2 more runs back after their lead was cut to 1. Already a successful top of the 9th. A check swing. They're going to say Worth did not go. I think he thought that he had, and then that it was a drop third strike. But it's going to be 1-2. 1-2 the count. Bases loaded, 2 out. Already a successful top of the 9th here for the Pilgrims. Trying to add more. Here's the pitch from Tessier. Hit hard, up the middle. Good beat, and a leaping grab made by Guerrero. That ends the top of the 9th. The Pilgrims strain 3, but they get 2 back, and they will lead by 3 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. Last gasp here for the Lions. Welcome back to the field. Bottom of the 9th here in the second game of the NECC tournament. New England College leading Eastern Nazarene 10-7. Lions had gotten within 1 after a 5-run bottom of the 8th, but they surrendered 2 runs. But the window's still open. Corey O'Day will try and close it out here for the Pilgrims and secure them a matchup with the host Mariners tomorrow afternoon. This pitch inside for a ball to Tyler Bean, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Fastball in there for a strike. Johnny Canavo takes over at first base after Gendron had been pinch run for by Ryan Hughes. 1-1 the count here for O'Day. kicks and deals. The fastball chopped to short. Double bounce for Parsons. He'll toss. It's going to be low, and he got him. That one hopped twice for Parsons. And right away, Canavo, you come into the game, have to field the throw from short. 1 out. Here's Francis Ferguson. Trying to keep the Lions alive. Here's the pitch from O'Day. Breaking ball right down the middle, 4 strike. Swing and a miss from Ferguson. Counts 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. O'Day strikes out Ferguson. And it'll be Shane McNamara to try and keep the Lions alive. Eastern Nazarene down to their final out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses. Three-run ball game. 2 outs, no one on here in the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 the count. O'Day kicks and delivers. Fastball, 4 strike. Count 1-1. The 1-1 breaking ball, lifted foul. And now the Lions are down to their final strike. One-two count. 2 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. O'Day fans McNamara. And the Pilgrims come in to New London. They stun the Lions here in this one. They had a lead throughout. Had it cut to 1. And they hang on in the end for the 10-7 victory. And put the Lions on the brink of elimination. The Pilgrims, meanwhile, have a date with the Mariners tomorrow afternoon. Eastern Nazarene falls to 24 and improves to 16-20. And they have a date. And there's just a slow and steady day for the Pilgrims. A lot of errors for the Lions. They're going to look back at a lot of self-inflicted wounds. Gave themselves a chance, though, in the 8th and 9th. But Corey O'Day closes the door. He'll pick up the save. And it'll be Wyatt Cameron, the senior, who gets the win here today for the Pilgrims. Well, I want to thank our entire staff and production crew. A great effort here today from the folks here at Mitchell College. And I want to thank you all for joining and listening along with us here, folks. Your final in this one, New England College 10, Eastern Nazarene 7. The Pilgrims and the Mariners play tomorrow to determine who will be in line for the championship on Sunday. The Lions and the